sa re sa 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 re sa sa.
I have set my this back. Back is not right. Ooh. Ha. Good, thank you. Helping the old man. Now give me this. No, these. Wow. Piece of art. Who made them? Oh, good. Second, well, somebody has the power to put in colors. The grace of the woman is unbelievable. Ooh. That's very subtle. Hey, you thieves, what are you doing here? You are supposed to be going back. Huh? I got 4 telephones from there. Now this is what I'm going to do. I'll put 10 classes together in 2 days. And this is a subject which you must understand. And after these 2 classes, you can call the tapes of those 10 classes for detail and change your life if you want to. It's not a commercial for those tapes, because it's a fact of life that we have to do certain things in this changing life to make ourselves competent, self-sufficient, and self-graceful. There's only one power in us, which is within us, is a consistent addition of layer by layer by layer, a layer of the anger. It starts at the time of birth. Don't do this, don't go. Tell him I am not home, tell this. Don't tell, don't, never, no, butts down, prank. That's how you grow. You have never given an answer in rational, logical form. It's called direct, absurd command. And you, who are born with your own destiny, you are considered as a furniture, a toy, a happiness. For in the name of protection, in the name of totally what you should be, you are being injected constantly. And that wrap built in you a solid volcano of anger. It's just like 1 mile down the earth, there's a huge lava circulating exactly as earth is. In everybody of you, excuse me, including me, who call to be very religious, these are all bogus claims, I'm religious, you are not. Only simply what we have is we have more control than you. That's all. If you say, I am better than you or you are better than me, it is totally wrong. It's a fake idea. Fact is, we are all the same. Simply, some people have self-control by practice. So, they are limited. They don't let the lava burst out and ruin the surrounding and burn everything. All your fears, all your fouls, or all your faults come at the moment when your inner anger take over and you have absolutely no control. There are two ways a man can be judged: when he is in love or he is in angry mood. Then what speaks a pure fire. You know, fire purifies everything. So in our life there's a non-saving grace that we burst out. We let the heat go. We get angry, we yell and scream, we say things which we should not have said, we attack people who should not attack, we break our relationship. Constant fear of fact that your husband doesn't love you, and constant months and years that you loved him is reciprocated, and ultimately it goes, first the bedroom separates, then life separates, then divorce happens. Actually, in reality, if you want to know, there is no divorce. If you divorce a wife, she has to take care of the child or home or whatever. Relationship become very diplomatic. And from one man she has to handle another man. From one woman he has to handle another woman. Life becomes zigzag. There's no reality. But what is the base of this divorce? What is the base of this unfriendliness? What is the base of separation? Your own inner anger, when inflicts the insecurity, pushes it to the hilt, you become foul, then one thing leads to the other. Try to understand that everybody is inside angry. They have not been played well, they have not been cared well, they have not paid attention well, they have not been loved enough. How many you can want to count? 21, 23, 28 stages, 50? Do you know that when you are in anger and you are insecure and you yell and scream, that takes away from you your need to be friendly. And it put another person in a state of scare. You know what happens? Communication breaks. I have seen a child, now I'm training her, she won't talk. She's A plus super S student. She knows very well. She's top of the class, top in the college. But you ask her to speak, she can give you in writing 2 pages, 5 pages, but won't speak. What happened? In her family, whenever she tried to speak, they told her, shut up. Not only they psychologically shut her up, sociologically shut her up. And you all have memories. I know of a person, her mother said, you are no good. I have never met a more wisest person in my life than her. No good. The no good comes first. Good has never shown. The amazing relationship with a man and a wife, husband or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or 2 friends, whatever you want to call it, is based on searching each other. And every woman search that is that same thing which the child who has gone through is there or not. Nobody searches your feature. This few days made a puch business. That's not a relationship. You are looking for something where your past is not repeated. In a man, in a woman. So you live in the agony of your parents' past and your own past. How anybody can promise you future? You cannot guarantee your own future. You do not have tolerance, patience, discipline to calm down yourself. Give yourself a chance. The only way to conquer the inner anger and burn it out is simple. Will you join me? No, I stopped 2 days just for love of you, otherwise I was going to catch. There should be no bent in elbow. It should be on the sides, and index finger should stay up, all fingers locked. And remember, when the posture is correct, your index fingers start hurting. That's one sign of it. Okay? Now, please, deep, very deep breath, and breathe out with the nose. Close your eyes, concentrate on your spine. It will totally act. You don't have to worry about it. Just concentrate on spine. The index finger, the power of the Jupiter, the knowledge, should be tough, stiff and straight. That is expected of you. If you won't do it correctly, you will not have the experience. And if you have the experience, you will see how much you have changed in today. Sometimes this exercise hurts. Sometimes, not all the time. Fortunate are those who can stand it. These are simple things. Well, in many ways you hurt yourself. This is a very conscious way. I charge you $50,000 for this class, but if you can do it, it is worth that much. Come on, get rid of it. Now you will be in such a duality and fun, you have never seen it before. Keep it correct. The posture. Oh, don't moan, nobody's doing anything here. Come on, now work hard, really. Stretch your arms. You will have hurt so much that you do not know what you're doing. And that is the real cause that your the morphine in your brain starts spilling out to combat that disease, which is called oh. And when you breathe, it is a sitli. It will just kill the very inner anger. But you have to get angry with pain. You know, it is the same process. More you will hurt, more you will be angry. More you will be angry, more you will breathe. More you breathe, less you will be angry. You are the angry person, you are not going to be angry person, it's all you. Come on, brave girls, boys. You are just all Hollywood here. Just see, this is the script. Do it right. You are on camera. This bending elbow is cheating. Pull, 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 don't worry. Inhale deep. Now stretch that hands both sides as much you can. You're going to separate them. Relax. Now listen. You can do this 11 minutes every day. Your entire life will change. It looks very simple exercise. And it is simple. Your own finger, your own arms, your own breath. No, nothing foreign. But the promise it gives you is a new life. Anger gives you frustration. Anger gives you loud frustration. Anger gives you frustration in actions, in relationship, in your social life, in your family life. Ultimately gives you frustration in working life. And sometimes stage comes when you cannot help yourself. And you get so isolated that nobody wants to help you. It is not anybody's fault. You want to be you, but you forget other person want to be other person. You want to have a relationship, you come in the center. Your way will not prevail, other person's way will not prevail. Study your ways and study other person's ways and bring them in the center. If it is not possible, then ask. Communicate. Don't feel inside. What is inside will mix with anger and become a volcano. Say it loud. My dear, I have this difficulty. I have this doubt. I don't understand this. I don't understand that. Communication is the key role of a human. A human has to develop two things. Whether it's a Christian, Jew, Muslim, Hindu, Sikh, God knows who are you. But two things have to be developed. You have to develop your front lobe so that your personality is controlled. You have controlled your upper the talu, what they call is, upper palate. So the hypothalamus and thalamus can be controlled and they are developed. If these two things are developed, you can read in between the lines, you can see through the walls, you can intuitively alert. These two things are not developed. They have to be developed. People have tried many ways, but ways are very simple. Way of knowledge is very simple and straight. It is not complicated. We make it complicated. And especially modern teachers make it very complicated. You want to know how? So and so is a spiritual teacher to actor so and so, so and so, so and so. If one is a teacher, he is the biggest actor himself. What association with actors he has to have? Or with rich people he has to have? Or with anybody he has to have? He has one only association, that whosoever come he teaches. And that's all there is. Any hunger, any need, any faculty, any facility in the art of a teacher makes him not a teacher, makes him a beggar. गुरु पीर सदाए मंगन जाए ताके कोई न लागू पाए. If one calls himself a guru or a peer or a teacher or a graceful man, and he has some need to beg or ask or wish, nobody will ever respect that man. First faculty of a human is that one should be free. That's why when I came to United States, I realized on my third year that here everybody is a window shopper, then somebody is a sincere student. In Kundalini Yoga, we don't initiate anybody. We feel if some is so foolish one cannot initiate oneself, why should we try to make it happen? There's no tie, there's nothing. It's a growth, it's consciousness. Why we live? We live for happiness. Excuse me, you don't live for God. That's a very big lie you always live on. You don't live for each other. You don't live for sex. You don't live for money. Not true. You live to be happy. That's what you want. And happiness has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps. Commitment, character. Commitment will give you character. Character will give you dignity. Dignity will give you divinity. Divinity will give you grace. Grace will give you power to sacrifice. And when you sacrifice of somebody without return in a universal heart, then you will be happy. Happiness is when you do for others to make them live well. When you help others to uplift them. That is a rewarded action. This is how it works. You help somebody to uplift. The entire Mother Nature comes to uplift you. You are kind and compassionate to somebody, Heavenly Father become kind and compassionate to you. Now, where personality has in this is a simple rule of the thumb. In my life, I have been a prince and a pauper twice. And when I was in Canada, I never have clothes. Temperature was minus 45 degrees. And snow was 3 feet on the streets. And there was no other way. And I'll not take government help, though I was their mehman, I was the guest. At that time, I wrote that poem. One day the day shall come when all the glory shall be thine. People say yours, I shall deny not mine. Because I always believe God is at work. God rotates the earth. God shall take care of the routine. What tiny little me has to worry about? One who created the universe should worry. I didn't write him an application to create me. And he created me tall or short or bad or good, idiot or wise. It is his problem. And everybody should suffer for one's own action. Therefore, God must suffer for his action. But we, through the religion, for years and years have created such a fear. What we have done is we have separated ourselves from God. He is in the 7th heaven, we are down here. No. Like sun rays which come here, all of you have come here. You are part of the same reality, same truth, same grace. Somebody short, somebody small, It is his computer which gets messed up, not you. If you simply understand and write on your heart, made in God, your all problems will be over. Just close your eyes now. Hold your hands, lock your hands together, and within yourself feel God and me and God are one. Slowly start uttering loud and loud and loud and loud and loud. God and me and God are one. Sing the affirmation. Won't hurt. Visualize the oneness. Visualize.
God and me and God are one.
See the union is happening.
God and me and God are one. God and me and God.
Inhale deep and burn out the fire inside with breath of fire. Fast. You can only do 3 minutes, that's all it is. Move the diaphragm powerfully and press on the navel and move so powerful that your shoulders jump like dancing. 3 minutes, that's it. Half minute is already over. Come on, I am going to send you home with the experience, otherwise what's the idea? Come on, quick. Use your diaphragm and your navel point. Become the strength of the day. You know, if there's a glow on your face and your personality is smiling and you're walking tall and you have all the strength, 100 people will love you. If you're a brick face, do not talk, do not look up and see into the eyes of somebody. What are you going to be, dead rat? Come on, breathe. Energize your being. Beam up, beam up. Half a more minute left. Try your best. If you have failed, do it now. Very good. Now you make an O of your mouth and breathe in and out through that. Come on, quick. Quick, 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 powerful. Don't stop. Stronger, stronger. Try one stronger and see what it does. Try it. Try it, try it, try it. You all can do it. Inhale deep. Hold tight and lock your hand. Press against the heart center and squeeze the body of all false vanity. Come on. Breathe out. Breathe in again deep. And make this body look like iron steel, totally bonded together with all your inner energy. So all hidden anger may just wipe you out, not but wiped out itself. Breathe out. Now, my dear, breathe in deep. Breathe tight and turn left tightly, turn left tightly, tightly. And turn right tightly, come to the center and be uptight to the extent you can be ever, and relax. Try to get angry now. No. Why to kill your future, your relationship, be indifferent with your loved one, not have a grace and respect? Why can't you not do this exercise every day? In 40 days, it will change your personality from A to Z. Granted. Everybody has plus and minus. Simply you use it properly, that's called life. If you keep on using negative, that will make you negative. If you use on positive, people tell you are spaced out. No, it's not. It is. People want everything in the middle. It's true what I'm telling you. Life is neither positive nor negative. Why life is either complementary or indifferent. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Complementary and indifferent, an inner personality fulcrum, and in which your pendulum of life moves, and how your thoughts create the effect on self. Then I'll beg your leave, and I need your prayer to reach Germany. I'm going for a treatment. I'll be there for 2 weeks, and then I buzz off to India if alive. If I don't live, there are many teachers now which can almost teach what I teach. You know, it's very simple, you should understand. Now, I am 30 years in America. I came to America with one situation. I was sick and tired at the airport when these Western people come bring $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 sometimes dollars, and month or two's darshan of Swamiji, and never came with any knowledge. That was one thought to provoke me. And when I was somehow bungled out to go to Soviet Union to teach them the mental therapy and parapsychological communication, all that for which I was expert, I ran to Canada. I didn't want to share that. Here, I love the naked girls and boys. And from one pop festival to another festival, I visited. You have a sworn affidavit, will never wear clothes. And you smoked pot and you did all those things, and I thought, lot of youth is suffering from non-guidance. So slowly and gradually and affectionately, we started talking in universities and reaching out people. Because the idea was the happiness is personal right. One can be happy if one builds his personality to be happy. And look today, we have become a nation. We are everywhere, anywhere. Because it has been taught free. Somebody comes, nobody comes, the same thing. The first lecture I gave in YMCA, you know how many people came? Me, my driver, and my tape recorder. And I gave the best lecture. It has been reprinted so many times. The Theory of the Liberated Man. Have you read? Anybody read it? I think this you will provide them the copy if they want it. That was where I spoke the concept of the liberated man. How human can liberate from one's own agonies, fear and insecurity. This we have printed many times. There are certain basic things. Then the book called Teachings of Yogi Bhajan, which was first time taught, there are certain definitions. Person has to have those definitions to walk in life. Not what is understood under the cloud of human supremacy. Then you may not be aware, we teach each year women course, women training course. There are 21 thick books like this on every concept of the woman. Ideally, why? Once in a while I teach men's course. Ideally, my feeling is if the woman is wise, the whole surrounding becomes wise. Because the base of society is not based on man, it is based on woman. It is her tolerance, her grace, her width, her power to observe, her power to stay, that bring result. All right, when you are young, you do your hair this way or that way, green and yellow and pink and artificial blonde or super blonde, whatever. That is to attract men. That's what you want. But at the age of 27, 33, you want to sit down and settle and be nice. At the age of 54 to 66, you want to be settled and all insecurity, fear-free. And this is the clock which works in you. For that you have been given 16 times more intelligence because the constitution of you is built to suit and face and protect the motherhood. And there is nothing in you which can cost you more than be graceful. And there is nothing in you which will cost you more and ever more if you are an idiot. You all can start sequence, but you have to face consequence. So don't start something. President should have known it. That what he's doing will end up in impeachment. Thank God the lobby of the woman and female thinking that America has been saved from depression. This would have been 1929 again, but for him. And this credit must go to him. He held the economy with such a jazz that nobody can understand. And I want to tell you as a story of woman. I do not know how you look at Manaka. The young girl, naive, idiot, wise, perfect, right, wrong. She never gave a statement under sword which could have damaged the president. She never said a word which can directly, indirectly or projectively can prove that he tried to stop the justice or told her to change the statement. All he's now doing is wish her well. Well, why not? $4.5 million is quite a thing. And the book has been sold more than any book. We are selling that book 50 books per minute. And nothing stopped. And first time, the man who did our hairdo is booked for 3 years. She's a overnight. First you saw, she's just like a crazy girl walking and hunging. But did you see on TV that day? Clean and innocent face and everything she said with a smile. Why? Training can make people wise. So there is not necessary that you have to be foolish rest of your life. You get a lot of training in a lot of things and you get professional. Best thing for you is to become professionally human. You know what I'm saying? Feel that you are a human and deal that you are a human. And appeal to yourself, you are a human. Don't let your human self go. Because everybody must know, if the Mother Earth, Heavenly Father doesn't come to your sport, you're an orphan. We'll talk tomorrow and we'll enjoy the second day of our class. And there are some jokes. Come on. Come. Sit down here. Read those jokes. Read the jokes. Take it. I won't bite you. Huh? My little girl, sit down and calm down, sit straight.
Okay.
Now start reading the joke.
Subject, coronary surgery. Mr. Smith was brought to Mercy Hospital, a Catholic hospital, and taken quickly in for coronary surgery. The operation went well, and as the groggy man regained consciousness, he was reassured by a sister of Mercy who was waiting by his bed. Mr. Smith, "You're going to be just fine," said the nun, gently patting his hand. "We do need to know, however, how you intend to pay for your stay here. Are you covered by insurance?" "No, I'm not," the man whispered hoarsely. "Then can you pay in cash?" persisted the nun. "I'm afraid I cannot, sister." "Well, do you have any close relatives?" the nun questioned sternly. "Just my sister in New Mexico," he volunteered. "But she's a humble spinster nun." "Oh, I must correct you, Mr. Smith. Nuns are not spinsters. They are married to God." "Wonderful," said Mr. Smith. In that case, please send the bill to my brother-in-law." An Amish encounter. An Amish boy and his father were visiting a mall. They were amazed by almost everything they saw, but especially by two shiny silver walls that could move apart and back together again. The boy asked his father, "What is this, father?" The father, never having seen an elevator, responded, "Son, I have never seen anything like this in my life. I don't know what it is." While the boy and his father were watching wide-eyed, an old lady in a wheelchair rolled up to the moving walls and pressed a button. The walls opened and the lady rolled between them into a small room. The walls close, and the boy and his father watch small circles of lights with numbers above the walls light up. They continue to watch the circles light up in the reverse direction. The walls open up again, and a beautiful 24-year-old woman stepped out. The father, not taking his eyes off the young woman, said quietly to his son, "Go get your mother."
That's good. Wow. If you can find a latest joke through the internet, please do bring, and so all can enjoy. The celebration of Devaska's birthday, in honor of this, cookies will be served them. And that's good.
On this day the Lord gave you life. May you use it to serve Him. All of my loving prayers will be with you. May you never forget.
May your prayer become your consciousness. May your consciousness make you universal. May you understand your creature, creator and consciousness in the trio of three, live in happiness. May you understand life is a gift and you must accelerate this gift to make you happy, healthy, holy, loving, compassionate, kind and blissful. Those who are not grateful will never be blissful. Those who are grateful always become great and full of wealth and prosperity. May that be your path. Satnam. What? You want a lecture? Come on. Yeah. Yes, you do whatever you want. But it will take you about 15 years to complete the circuit. So 14 more years, you can have it. It's very flexible, it moves anywhere you want. Hello, how are you? Fine? Very good? Very good, thank you. Love you. Hello? Where is your mother? Hey, you mischief, smile. Oh, wow. I have a teddy bear now? Hey, you have grown up very much. Hey, you come. You come. There you go. You come. Shake hand with me. Yes, one. I tell your mother I love her very much. She was your age when I knew her. No, younger than that. Yeah. Oh, here you are. Hey, what is this? You are holding the boy and letting the girl run around? Hey, you. You all got good company. Oh, wow. Look at this. Cookies? Give cookies to everybody's looking at you. Fast move. We need some volunteers for cookies. It's a good homemade chocolate cookie looks like.